Apple is never too far away from the main headlines, and in recent news, it's become a big talking point in the UK. That's because it made the controversial decision to drop advanced data protect for its UK iPhone users. I'll explain why this is happening and what it means. So, the current UK government has been pressuring Apple for a while now to make its user data more accessible to the state. The Investigatory Powers Act of 2016 authorizes law enforcement to compel assistance from companies to collect evidence, but exactly why they want this backdoor right now is unclear. In fact, a representative from the UK's Home Office told the BBC, "We do not comment on operational matters." I've been in this game long enough. Governments tend to say they want access to user data to combat criminal behavior or that it's in the interest of national security. They'll say it's harder to fight crime and keep the nation secure if they're unable to access truly encrypted data, which in fairness has some truth to it. In other words, Apple's advanced data protection becomes a barrier for the state. This is an opt-in Apple feature. When you activate it, it means you're given full control over your encryption keys for certain apps like iMessage and Notes. And any data you add or communication you send is inaccessible to anyone outside of your network, including Apple and the central government. But as of the 21st of February, 2025, UK iPhone users were no longer able to toggle on this private encryption feature. Instead, they'll see a message that states Apple can no longer offer advanced data protect in the United Kingdom to new users. That last bit is important because right now, if you already have this feature activated, you're still covered, though the BBC reported it will eventually be deactivated at a later date. Some tech experts are applauding Apple's move. You see, several world governments have asked Apple to create a special backdoor into users' handsets and accounts. Apple has refused this on several occasions, including times criminal charges against an individual were involved. However, while they've been resistant to provide direct access to phones, Apple has on several occasions handed over iCloud backups and other unencrypted information like messages that weren't covered by ADP. So instead of bowing to the pressure to create a backdoor to ADP, Apple has removed the feature completely. For me, this is just the same thing. Anyway, you spin it. Apple just made it easier for the UK government to access its citizens' data. That said, well, I'm not sure I'd assign the blame for this to Apple. It's unclear what else the company could have done, given that refusing access while still providing the service in the UK would put them in direct violation of the law. By disabling the feature altogether, Apple probably hopes to put pressure on the British government to drop its request due to public outcry. For now, it remains to be seen what happens next, but no matter which way you cut it, this is a severe blow to data privacy and security in the United Kingdom. Not only will the government now have an easier time snooping on people's iClouds, it also leaves Apple users in the UK without the extra protection from hackers and cyber criminals that ADP offers. I'd love to know what you think about this change and what might happen next. Drop a comment and hit a like. Also, head over to the main channel for plenty more tech-related content.